the plan to join America. We are not going to depend on politicians to tell us what to do. We are going to fix the problems and then make sure the politicians do what we want them to do, or one of us will take their place. As we grow together, the truth will come out. It always does. Americans for America. We need to start with the young working people. These are the people that have just recently graduated high school within the past 10 years that are struggling working. They are the future of the country if they don't die from fentanyl, street violence, or war. Education is a fact. Many of our schools have a very low rate for children that can read and do math at grade level, and some of these schools have a 71% absentee rate. Our country cannot succeed if we don't fix this problem. We also have tens of thousands of children that have graduated from these schools that now cannot function in the world because they cannot do simple math or write a report for their boss without the use of a computer. We have children that are addicted to pharmaceutical drugs before graduating high school, and tens of thousands more that will do street drugs and never graduate. We have sex in the hallways and drugs in the hallways sold openly. Bullying is a normal thing in most schools, but the level of bullying is growing. So far, the answer to education from the teacher's point of view is getting parents involved. They need to allow any parent with their children in that school to have time to roam the hallways, have a police check done to make sure that they're not a wanted criminal or a sex offender, and then they have the ability that they can visit the school during school hours after checking in at the office to see how things are going. To give these parents the ability to roam the hallways during the day and watch what is going on and watch the conduct of not only their children, but the children around them. Of course, you will have to limit how many parents can come, and you don't want the same parents there all the time. You want everyone to get a chance to see how things are going. In schools that have done this, you see a lot less fights in the hallway, way less drugs, less or no sex, but mostly the dropout rate becomes lower because they're not getting bullied in the hallways as much. Maybe if more parents meet at the school together a couple of days a week, that these parents will become friends and help fix the school. On a local level, we need to stop the big money people who want to control you but give you nothing in life. The globalist, say no to digital currency. It is all about controlling the population. Look at Canada. If you do something the government doesn't like, they shut off your bank account. You and your family don't eat. A lot of these younger people do not realize they actually have a pretty decent credit score. They've never screwed up because they've never had credit. This can be a huge thing in life if you do it correctly. We need to train people how to manage their lives financially and to get that credit score up and keep it up their whole lives. Some training programs for young men have been started by some of the best lesser-known heroes. King Randall is one of those people. The X for Boys is an excellent model for how we should move forward to guide our young men. Fair rights as a father. We need to stop judges that are funding their retirements by taking money out of people's child support checks in some states. I can't see my child, but she can let a total stranger hang out with the child 10 minutes after she meets the guy. Why? Let the fathers see their children. Understanding is needed about how we need more strong men, not necessarily big muscular men, but men who are strong-willed that can support a family or a big organization and help strengthen the country. Men that are willing to help a woman make it in this world as well. Get the court system in all 50 states that if you have a problem with a child or a loved one that is addicted to drugs or deep into gangs and they are going to die, and you know it, you can have them pulled off the streets and brought into a rehab or advanced training camp. Even a 30-day one, with proper detoxing drugs and supplements and counseling while in rehab or camp. Family or loved ones must be allowed to talk to people daily if they want to. No visitors, unless okayed by a judge. New advanced training camps will be set up to analyze and help steer the person down the right road in life for them. People can change if they have new opportunities. We want to show possible. People who are incarcerated in jails that are being used to make money for companies or public services need to get compensated. A basic standardized minimum wage, something that they can use on a 50-50 basis. Half for commissary and half for when they get out. More can be kept for when they get out if both parties agree. A basic blood test should be performed at all childbirth. A sample from the father and the baby are both tested to verify the father. It is up to us, the citizens of the United States of America, to work together and fix the problems and put and keep America moving forward. We need to go back to having a basic exercise program for all our children in school and teach them how nutrition and exercise works. Every child should know how to grow food. Every child should know the basic functions of a human body and the organs inside of it and what they do. When you are in 8th grade, you should have to look at the list they give you when you go to the doctor with all the different types of diseases and past family health conditions and know what they all are. Everyone should understand that we become what we think about. What you think about and do on a daily basis guides you to who you will become in the future. The teachings of Earl Nightingale, The Strangest Secret, is a must-hear. We need to learn as much as we can when we are young so we can use the rest of our lives to work hard, make lots of money, and enjoy life and help others. Parents must be the role model for their children. You should only act around your children the way you want your children to act. We need to put aside all prejudice. We must be open-minded about this and help all people succeed. What we are looking to do is an educational and training program for all people. It is important that people have access to this online, but it is just as important for local communities to do workshops promoting this type of work. Note: advanced trading camps are special camps in the country away from distractions. At these camps, we work with individuals to find their strengths and weaknesses. We let them work with different trades or jobs in a test setting. For some cooking, others automotive repair, or maybe they always wanted to be a barber, or even do home repairs and lots of other jobs. While they are at camp, their weaknesses will be addressed to give the person better self-esteem. In this camp, we want people to see what is possible. We want all people to be the best they can be. These are some of my ideas. Do you have any? Email your thoughts to, just type it in, okay@gmail.com. Thank you for listening.